Alex, get ready. Get ready.
Oh, now we know.
Because we are recording. Let's do this.
Week number 3.
Week 3. Absolutely. We've been picking pretty hot so far, so let's keep them rolling.
Yes, it's good. It's cranked up. It's good stuff.
I'd say so. I was gonna say about that time for the intro, Dad.
Okay, here goes. Well, there we are, and it's time. It's exciting. I look forward to this night every week, and I will introduce this week's guest picker. He was hot last year, and he is also QB1 for the St. Peter Saints 7th grade team, who are undefeated right now. Ethan,
let's do this.
Yep.
To give us a short highlight of that. I think it was a shutout, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 14-0 against LeSueur.
Gotta love it. Anytime
those
put up
games.
a shutout. Big win. Any passing touchdowns for you?
No, they were all running.
Hey, when you can score on the ground, that's what you need.
Yep.
Are you pleased with your game?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Do you feel that preparation has you ready for this week in Sport Dolls?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Make it happen.
Let's take a look at last week before we.
No one really had a bad week.
No, it was pretty consistent throughout.
Even all of our picks kind of varied for the most part, and yeah, I mean.
I'm on the wrong screen. Hang on. This technology is moving pretty fast for me here.
I thought it was right.
Was it the right one?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Why was
last
I
week
not?
pick 'em.
Okay, let's do it again.
Sorry, folks. He's a little slow tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse our dad. He's a little slow.
This is the screen that we're meant to.
Yes. And yet we keep inviting the guests back, and they teach us lessons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously.
They know the most about football, apparently. Well, I like the colors on their jersey. They're gonna win.
Yeah, and Sally was so nervous about picking first, and she just stuck.
Gotta roll with it.
She stuck with her gut. She just went out there and said, "This is what we're gonna do."
Tell you what, Eastern Michigan, Wisconsin's gonna win, but Eastern Michigan isn't gonna cover. So that's what I'm going with.
Boy, did we get stuck on Ohio State. Woo.
Oh, did we?
Oh,
God, I tell you what, I had to switch away from watching Minnesota to watch the Ohio State game because that was exciting. They're at home in Columbus, and Oregon just rolled over them.
yeah. The fact that it was in Columbus makes it that much sweeter.
Yep. Sold out house. It's great.
Yeah.
So we've got a tight race. I would be really happy if I get stuck on 8s like I got stuck on 5s last year.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be tough to beat. It's early right now, so I'm not too upset. Being in the back of the pack, a lot of them say you can't have a comeback without a setback. So that's what I'm here for.
Even after like 2 weeks last year, it was a pretty big difference from first and last place. So she's tight.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's get it rolling. What do we got, Alex?
Wow.
All right. Oh boy, doozy of a game coming off here. Maryland at Illinois. Maryland's picked to win by 7.5 points. Ethan, what do you got here?
Illinois, I think they're gonna bounce back in this game. They got their quarterback back, and I think they're gonna win.
Are they gonna cover that spread?
I think so.
All right. Stick with it.
Yeah.
Even though Illinois beat Nebraska, We're going to go Maryland to win and cover the spread.
Wow. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to agree with Ethan on this one. I think Illinois is looking to bounce back. I like that they're playing at home. I think Illinois is gonna win outright. So definitely Maryland will not cover this.
Is there a home field advantage in Illinois?
Some would say from the fans' perspective, no.
Okay.
I'm going off of strictly.
We're playing in a neutral field, Illinois.
Yeah.
I have not seen it filled. I have not seen the stadium filled up since Champaign Tony Easton played back a long time ago.
It's just the comfort of their own turf, comfort of their own locker room. They're coming off a rough game. They know Maryland's going to be tough. I think
noise is not going to be an issue.
No.
Yep, exactly. Don't have to worry about, going off sides on hard counts. It's great.
All right, Dad.
Yeah, this is only the second time they've ever met.
Oh,
The first one went to Maryland 63-33 3 years ago.
Good game.
It's more tingly than hot.
Yeah.
So Ethan, you said their quarterback is back on the roster?
Yeah.
And he had a big game against Nebraska. So I think definitely I got to go Illinois.
Big Illini fans here.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if Minnesota opens up their playbook a little bit against Colorado. Colorado's picked to win by 3.5 points, and it is in Colorado.
Yes, they are.
Ethan.
Minnesota, I think they play well in the first half, but after halftime their defense kind of slows down, and I think Colorado could come back. I think Minnesota's going to hold on though.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, okay, it's in Colorado, and Colorado doesn't look terrible this year.
Right.
And I don't know, after watching Minnesota last week, I'm going to go Colorado to win, cover the spread.
It's always tough,
you wanted to go with your heart, right?
You want to go for Minnesota because you see glimpses of such good things. I know I'm no expert coach, but there's so many times during last week's game where it's like, maybe Morgan should pull it. Maybe we should pass it a little more. There's a lot of maybes that game was way too close. But I mean, there were glimpses of the first half that they were up by 18. So I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to see, ride this maroon and gold train for a little bit longer. And let's say Minnesota's going to win outright, preventing the spread. Go Ghosts.
Okay.
I think you're onto something, boys. Minnesota, definitely. I saw the Ohio State game. Ethan and I were at the Ohio State game. Their playbook was wide open, came with many different options. And if you could change and go conservative quickly, that's what they did. And I think these next 2 weeks are tough for all of our games except for when Big Ten plays Big Ten or mid-major or majors, because they don't want to show the rest of the conference anything that they're going on and especially in offense. So
that makes sense.
Colorado had their almost game of the year against A&M last week. I just think they're going to be a little deflated. Gophers have never beat the Buffaloes. They will win on this one and keep the hopes high to head to the Guaranteed Rate Bowl in Phoenix.
Oh, they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it.
Okay, and I've been a little let down by Indiana this year, but Cincinnati at Indiana. Cincinnati is picked to win by 4.5 points. Indiana at home against a fairly athletic team. I'm gonna go with Indiana. Oh shoot, Ethan's gotta go.
He does, Ethan. He does that every game.
I know. I
He gets excited.
I get excited. I can't control myself. Ethan, who's gonna win?
Love the Hoosiers.
Well, according to ESPN, Cincinnati is in the top 10. So I think they can do it, but playing at Indiana, I'm gonna pick Cincinnati though, and I think they're gonna cover the spread.
There we go.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm with Alex. Indiana, they're not. It's still so early.
It is.
It's college. They can be hot one week and ice cold the next. I think Cincinnati, they got an explosive team they have had for a couple of years. I think they're going to go into Indiana, and I think they're going to get business done. Let's go Bearcats. Cincinnati to win and cover.
This surprised me. They haven't played since 2000, which isn't surprising. Indiana has won the last 5 times they've played Cincinnati. And won by some big margins. They're going to keep it going. Indiana, they had the big letdown against Iowa. They're going to want to show something here. They are going to win on this one.
All right. Split down the middle. We will see.
We will see. All right, Michigan State at Miami. Miami is picked to win by 6.5 points. Ethan.
It's at Miami. I'm gonna go with Miami to cover the spread.
Right there with you.
Absolutely. Here we go.
I knew you're going there, Josh.
Let's go Canes.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one. I'm not. They're 4-0 against Michigan State. Make it 5-0. Again, they haven't played since '89. Wow.
Great year. Great year.
Great year. Just turned 1. Very exciting times.
Yep, exactly. All right. Zach Larson's Northern Illinois. Absolute stud there.
Yeah.
Northern Illinois at Michigan. Michigan's picked to win by 27.5 points.
Woof.
Big spread in the big house. Ethan.
Big one.
I'm gonna have to go with Michigan, but I don't know if they can cover that much. So I don't think they're gonna cover the spread.
How did Michigan do last week? I didn't even catch that.
Well, let me take a gander after I drop my phone. Looking at.
I mean, I don't that much. I didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
No, I definitely didn't. That was the Howard game. There's Michigan. Well, Michigan covered their spread of 7 against Washington, so that was a big win.
I mean, it was a big win. Okay, I'm right there with Ethan. Michigan will win, but they will not win by 27.5 points.
I don't think so. I like the way Alex titled this. Big spread in the big house. A lot of people are going to be cheering. It's going to be packed. It's going to be electric. Northern Illinois will make many mistakes due to the noise and the crowd. I'm going to go Michigan winning big, covering the spread. Let's go blue.
Let's go.
It seems like Harbaugh has them being very opportunistic this year. 27.5 is a lot. I'm going Michigan. I just think they've got something to prove now.
And speaking of blue, these blue snowball microphones are just ecstatic. And as if I don't like the blue microphones, I do love my.
And who's that for?
Smoothies. I forgot her name, but this is to you.
For her.
Jennifer. Oh my gosh. You just lost points. Jennifer, I had a session with Jennifer on Tuesday, and she was wondering why Alex never promotes his microphone.
Because can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Proof is in the pudding.
Okay.
And we're back.
We're back.
Oh man! All right, this is the game I'm excited
commercial.
for. Yep, here we go. Oh man, my hands are torn up. Okay, Nebraska at Oklahoma. Old rivalry. Super excited in Oklahoma. Although Oklahoma is picked to win by 22.5 points.
They sure are.
Is there any life in that rivalry left? I don't know. Yeah, Ethan,
not even in the same conference anymore.
No,
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go with Oklahoma, and Nebraska hasn't really showed that they can, beat a good team. So I think Oklahoma will win and cover the spread.
I feel like this is the perfect time for Nebraska to beat a good team. Nebraska to win outright. Let's go.
Oh, are you good? Oh,
baby.
Alex.
This is the time.
Yep.
Wow.
Even though he lost to Illinois, here we go.
You lay low, you lay low, you lay low. Boom. Bring it home. McCaffrey.
Let's go.
McCaffrey's gonna have a day. I'm not gonna get behind that whatsoever.
I figured as much.
Yeah, not this cat. No way. I'm gonna stick with the big spreads being covered. I think Oklahoma, third game. Yeah, Nebraska is gonna bring it for maybe a quarter, and then they're gonna realize, oh shit,
Your team's gonna prevail.
We're in over our heads.
Yep.
Let's put the hammer
Going
down.
with my heart on that one.
Yeah, that's okay. But I'm gonna go. Let's go Boomer Sooner for the win and the cover.
So the question of the day is, when was the last year of the Big 8 or the Big 12 when Oklahoma was in it?
Say
Or
what?
when Oklahoma and Nebraska were both in it. Excuse me.
I'm like, Oklahoma's still in it.
Oklahoma's still in it for now, but when
now.
Nebraska was still in it. Let me reword that.
When's the last time that they
This is
played?
gonna surprise you.
I think it's gonna be like 2002.
Alex, you got a guess?
No guess.
Ethan?
I have no idea. So my guess is worthless.
Some 2000s, something like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Alex, you're frozen. You're holding that pose nice.
I'm with Ethan.
2010, the Big 12 championship is the last time they played at Arlington.
Oh, geez, that
Time to lose.
makes me seem pretty old.
Oklahoma leads the series 45-38. This, to me, Spencer Rattler and company, Oklahoma doesn't have many chances to prove themselves to propel them into the playoff. They are going to open the playbook. This is going to be a high scoring game for Oklahoma. Oklahoma will win and cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say this game is being like just advertised and marketed like it's gonna be some great big game, and I'm like, old rivalry.
Is it though? It could be a lot too little.
Yeah.
So
Good rivalry, but
going on a whim, I get a point from you guys.
maybe
Yeah.
we'll see.
All right, Purdue at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is picked to win by 7.5 points. Ethan.
Notre Dame had a close one last week against Florida State. Barely won that one.
Shouldn't have won that one.
I'm going to go with Notre Dame, and I think they're going to cover the spread.
Is your dad going to let you back upstairs with that pick?
Probably not.
Yeah,
I know.
But I'm trying to beat 10, though, so.
I'm not a fan of this pick either. I'm with Ethan. Notre Dame to win, cover the spread.
You know who also had a pretty good game against Florida State? Jacksonville State.
Tim Tebow.
Maybe beat them last week on the last second play. Let's go Gamecocks. Shout out. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Huge upset, and love to see it. Now,
Fear
I know
the what?
Yeah, I was gonna say fear the beak.
Fear the beak.
Here.
Okay.
That's it. With a nasty pinky. So I hate Notre Dame.
You're stalling right now. I can tell.
That's nothing new.
Yeah, ready to play, Josh. I'm hungry.
Hey, I don't know because I hate Notre Dame. I hate that they're favored. I hate that it's in Notre Dame. So let's go Purdue. Boiler up, baby. Toot toot.
All right.
Notre Dame has owned Purdue, and this also surprised me. They haven't played since 2014, and I thought it was just an every year, in Indiana they met. I don't think Purdue's going to win. However, I don't think Notre Dame's going to cover. So I'm going to pick Purdue on this one.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All right.
Boiler Nation.
Okay, here we go. Another big spread. Tulsa at Ohio State. Ohio State's picked to win by 27.5 points.
Ohio State also 0-1 this year at home.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Off.
I'm going to have to go with Ohio State. I think they're playing at home. I just don't think they can cover 27.5 points. So
I think that they are going to be pissed off from last week. I'm assuming they're fans and everyone thought they're going to roll over the Ducks. They still want to be playoff contenders. I think they're going to come out hot. I think they're going to bury Tulsa to the ground. OSU is going to win, cover the spread.
Couldn't said it better myself. OSU cover the spread. How's that for stalling, Dad?
I would not want to play Ohio State in these next 3 to 5 games right now because they're going to have to turn some heads, and they want to drop 50 or 60 on everybody they play right now. Mm-hmm. Definitely OSU here.
I think so.
All right. Ooh, another good game. Delaware at Rutgers. Whoa. Rutgers picked to win by 23.5 points. Ethan, is Delaware an FCS school? I'm curious.
They've got to be.
I think they are.
They're definitely not ACC. I don't know. I don't follow the Delaware.
You don't follow Delaware?
I don't follow the Delaware briefcases very well, so I'm not sure.
I think I'm going to go with Rutgers on this one. I don't think they're going to cover 23.5 points, but I think they'll still win the game.
No.
Do you want to? It is an FCS school, so I don't know if that changes your pick, Ethan.
I'll keep it, I think.
Okay. It's like changing your answer on the test.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is an FCS school. I remember NDSU has played Delaware and absolutely stomped them.
But that's
NDSU.
That's not
at home.
Rutgers.
Yep. Yeah, right.
I would
Rutgers is gonna win. What's that?
I would take NDSU over Rutgers head to head right now. Absolutely.
I would too.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools NDSU would beat in the FBS.
But that being said, Rutgers, they're athletic, they're fast, they're gonna win, cover the spread.
I got a hot streak going. I think it's gonna be my great pick, or might be my worst week. I'm gonna keep rolling with covering the high spreads. It's gonna be a beautiful high scoring week 3. Rutgers at home to win and cover. Let's go Knights.
Ethan, I'm with you on this one. I just Rutgers has produced way better than I anticipated. And I'm Rutgers will win, but not by 23.5.
Okay. Suit yourself.
Oh my goodness. All right. So next one, Kent State at Iowa. That was probably one of the best guest pickers I've seen on College Game Day. Ashton Kutcher, big Iowa fan, apparently.
Yeah.
Guy was absolutely hilarious. Him and Corso razzing each other back and forth. Worth checking out. Kent State at Iowa. Iowa is picked to win by 23.5 points, coming off a big win over Iowa.
Iowa State.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you did it again. Sorry, Ethan.
I didn't say anything.
He
said they're coming off a big win over Iowa.
That's true. That's true. My bad.
Over Iowa State. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go with Iowa. They're at home, hard place to play in, and I think they're gonna cover the spread.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with Ethan. Same thing.
I got a little soft spot in the old ticker for Kent State. Sister-in-law Avery is current student at Kent, and you know what? I think Iowa is going to take that mentality of they're not going to want to show off much for the rest of the Big Ten. I think they know they have this one in the bag. They're not going to show off. They're going to play pretty conservative, win, but not by 23.5, because Kent State's going to show up and try to ball out. They won't win, but I think they're going to make some good plays. Iowa will win, but Kent State will prevent the cover.
This represents Iowa's playbook against Iowa State. Yeah, it's going to be about that thick.
Yep.
And they're going to go off tackle right, off tackle left, throw to the tight end, just grind it. Unless Kent State decides to give them the ball, they're not going to have enough possessions to win by the spread on that. So I'm with you, Josh. Iowa will win, but they're coming off of a big ISU win, and they're going to hide everything because they've got something to play for in the Big Ten now.
Yes, they do. Yeah, so I couldn't agree more.
All right, couple smart schools here. Duke at Northwestern. Northwestern picked to win by 2.5. Mainly, I believe that they're just at home.
That's right. Oh.
I'm gonna go with Northwestern. They're at home, and I think they can cover the spread.
Okay.
All right, I am gonna go with just outright win for Duke. They look pretty solid.
Yeah. I'm also gonna go outright win for Duke. They've had a good team past couple of years. I just don't think Northwestern is the same Northwestern of previous years, especially not last year. So let's go Blue Devils. Hey, why not? Don't pick them that often here.
This series is 10-10 between these two brainy schools.
Riveting.
I don't think there's gonna be too many flags.
We hope not.
No, oh gosh.
Don't stall, Dad.
I know this
whatever
is
you do. Don't stall.
This is stall. Hunter Johnson's got to get back into it, and I think Northwestern's going to win on this one.
Okay.
All right. Our last game, Auburn at Penn State. Penn State picked to win by 6.5 points. Ethan.
I think, Penn State's at home. Auburn will bring it, but I think Penn State can pull it off. They'll have a bunch of fans. It'll be a good game. I think Penn State will win and cover the spread.
Okay.
After watching Penn State, their offense is not that good this year. Their defense looked pretty solid, but SEC Auburn, they're going to come in there. They're going to blow them up and win it. Auburn.
Yeah, I think they're a good. I think it's a good matchup. I think you're going to see what we usually see when we have a SEC versus a Big Ten school. Both very well known, very good programs in the conference. The skill set of Auburn's just going to be a bit much for Penn State. I'm gonna go Auburn on this one.
Okay, Mary, for you, this is the Triple D pick of the week. Happy Valley is going to be bouncing. The whiteout is going to happen. Auburn is still retooling after Gus left. And let's just be honest, they've been retooling ever since the Gophers beat them down in the Outback Bowl.
Yeah.
Penn State needs this win. They are going to win. They are going to cover. I'm with you, Ethan. I'm with you.
It's going to happen. Doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Doesn't mean it's going to happen. That's all she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Week number 3.
There we go. I gotta get on top of the leaderboard. I made some big picks this week. Hopefully,
I'm a little nervous for mine.
Yeah, I felt pretty good last week, and I was in the runnings for the pack. A lot of them are kind of out there, but let's see what happens. I'm an expert. I know what I'm talking about.
Alex, right. You're kind of an island on about 4 of those picks.
Oh yeah, starting off, it's me alone versus all you 3. So
wow, yeah.
Either way. I know. We got Nebraska. Indiana. Well, Indiana, Colorado, Maryland.
So
yeah,
Ethan, if you don't get them all right, which guests have done before, What are you thinking? Where are you going to be at the end of the week?
I'm thinking like 6 or 7 maybe.
Oh, you got more than that.
Yeah, you're a guest.
That's modest. That's modest.
Oh baby.
I think he's got like 12.
I was saying, I don't know how many picks we made. 12.
I'm curious that Tulsa pick, Ethan. I'm curious about that one. That's a bold move. That's an Alex move.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
hey, also, who won last year? This guy.
That's
by like a point. I could have ran away with it.
You could have buried it. You could have kept her even.
Fun? I'm a gambling.
Exactly.
I'm a gambling man. Let's make it happen. So
Who wants to go for a tie?
I'm out for vengeance right now. I need to get a little bit better, a little bit higher up. But it's early. A lot of picks left. A lot of football to be watched.
And there's no drama because we got 0.5s everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Don't need to worry about it.
So let's ask just for the record, Ethan. Did you watch the week 2 podcast?
I watched part of it. Yeah.
Shame on you for not watching all of it. Hopefully Santa doesn't give you coal this year.
Yeah.
So Ohio State was picked. The spread was 14. Ohio State against the Gophers. They won by 14. If you pick Ohio, who should win if you picked Ohio State or Minnesota?
Loaded question.
I would pick Minnesota just because,
Oh,
look, there you go, Alex.
Let's just say it was Ohio State versus Colorado. 14.
Oh my God.
Take Minnesota out of the equation.
Take Minnesota out of the equation. Nothing biased.
Don't let the
Minnesota out because you want them to lose.
Right. Let's say
that was priceless. That was.
We got Vanderbilt versus Wake Forest. Here we go.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt, and it does say Vanderbilt, Wake Forest. Vandy is picked to win by 7. Vandy wins by 7.
Question is, did they cover the spread? Yes or no? They were picked to win by 7. They won by 7.
I'm gonna go with yes.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. Picked to win by 7. They win by 7.
I will disagree.
Covered.
Okay. Hey, we got 0.5s. Will never be an issue again.
Don't need to worry about that.
If anyone out there on Spotify or YouTube, give us a comment on this. You can tell we're big time Vegas gamblers. We know exactly what we're doing here.
I would like to actually know if I'm right or if I'm right. So I need someone to confirm that. That's going to make me feel very happy. Let's make it happen.
Okay, Alex, Josh, it's time.
Bring it on in.
Another week in the books.
Bring it in, Ethan.
Good luck to the gentlemen. Here we go. Sports Dolls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sports Dolls. Good guards. Unbelievable.
Ethan, that was good.
I feel like my picks were right.
Yeah. You wouldn't pick them if you didn't.
Yep. Although I was a little worried you did your.
No, I think I'm gonna lose this one. I'm gonna pick that.
What?
Nothing. I was just being stupid.
Oh,
All righty. Well, I got some cleaning